the other one, so he's having a look at both reds to see which is the best one to get out onto the pink.
Foul.
Whoa. Well, he's smiling about it. He'll have a look at his tip after that, because sometimes you can take a little piece out of your tip.
Junhui 4.
Funny enough, it's quite a good safety shot, that. He's finished up putting the cue ball in the pocket. And Verhaas is away to have a look to see if there's a little mark on the cue ball there after that miscue. Don't see it very often, but amazing.
Well, that's just where you want to be left after having a miscue like that. You can just about get to one of these reds past the green and pink. A lot of distance there. Don't think you can get to the edge of the one in the extreme left, so he's hasn't really got a good safety shot on. He could normally play off the right hand cushion and drop onto the single red, but those two reds are available into the left corner. I see him cueing down into the ball because it's so tight on the cushion. That doesn't help for accurate striking. Who's going to be thin here? Not that thin.
Foul. And a miss. Junhui 4.
Got a lot of misses so far in this match, Dennis. About 5 or 6, is it? Perhaps more.
Yeah, we have had a few, but on this particular type of shot, you've got the full length of the table, you're tight in the cushion, you've got to hit it thin. If you hit it thick, you're going to stick it up. Better to miss it than hit it too thick with the first attempt. Let's see if he can judge it, but it's so difficult to catch the edge of the red here.
Well, you've done a good job anyway. They are tough shots. So while it looks comfortable for Ding at the moment, he's 37 points in front, 51 left on the table. Like one bad shot, the way the colours are placed, and it could go to Mthew Stevens. Sure, Ding is aware of that. He doesn't want to bring too many of these reds into play. Well, he has. He's brought 2 into open play, but he's got a good length on the cue ball. Well, didn't get that close to the long pot, but not sure if Dig can cut this red in or not. He's coming down this side of the table for some reason. I don't know why. No, he's not taking the pot on anyway. He's playing the safety. He did think about it, but I think the white was going down towards the black spot area, and there's nothing on there.
Has he left himself in a bit of trouble here? Or has he covered that red? I don't think he has. Mthew can put Ding in quite a tough spot here if he can get the correct angle with this. That's pretty good.
Thank you.
But it was Ding's previous shot that left this for Mthew. There's the referee looking over Ding's shoulder. Well, looking between his legs now by the looks of it.
I think it would be the other way about, Dennis, with the size of the referee and the player. Our referee Jan Verhaas is at least 2 foot higher.
He's been one of our top referees for quite some time now, Jan Verhaas from Holland. Well, he's picked a nice plant out. The round of applause you heard wasn't for the plant. It was something happening on the other table.
Junhui, 1.
Which is what you're going to get with the open plan here. Sometimes, suppose it can be a little bit confusing watching at home and you hear the applause. You think it's for this table and it's for the other table.
Thanks.
It's a very good hit. Oh, slightly unfortunate. Then, of course, is 38 in front, so he only needs to drop the red in to be safe. Oh, bit of pressure there.
I'll tell you what, a lot of pressure now, because Mthew has got a chance to pinch this frame. I mean, he played it the right way, Ding. He didn't try to force it in. He just rolled it, and if you touch the near jaw, they just won't drop on these championship tables. Can Mthew hold himself together here and pinch this second frame?
One.
Not quite. I don't know if he didn't get through the ball enough there, but
7.
he needed another 4 inches of run on the cue ball. It would have been perfect. Now he can still pot it, but he's going to glance the blue after potting the red, and control of the cue ball is a lot more difficult. So a straightforward chance suddenly becomes a difficult one.
Yeah, now he's thinking, well, should I play the snooker? But he doesn't really want to play the snooker because he's so disappointed with his previous shot to get on the red. But if he clips it in, he's going to hit the blue, and he's going to play the snooker by the looks of things. He's kept the red away from the cushion, which is a good idea under the circumstances. Well, it looks as if he can't come off one cushion.
He'll be terribly disappointed with that effort, Mthew Stevens. He needs to do something out here to turn the match round, because Ding is dominating. When Ding's not at his sparkling best, he's doing enough to keep the pressure on Mthew Stevens, and Mthew can't seem to find enough to turn it round. Well, another chance. Not as good as the first one, but still a good chance.
Now, has he got the snooker, or is there a gap there to the red? But Mthew, he's thrown a couple of good chances away. And there's the gap I was talking about, so he only needs the red.
One.
Worrying signs for the Welshman, because he doesn't look anywhere near the form that he showed in his first round. I mean, Ding hasn't played all that good, and he's going to be 2-0 in front. Okay, he's had a 49 break in frame 1.
5.
37 frame 2.
And the frame. Junhui.
Well, doesn't matter what breaks he's made and how he's played, he's 2-0 in front. Well, Ding has just slipped out of the arena, so we'll pick up the commentary on his return.